Hey you, I'm the Queen of Shade. Welcome to the interview. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit my Cash App to support your favorite content creator. Now let's get to the interview. Mwah. The Queen of Shade.
Let me tell you something. You're a bougie bitch and your mama is too. Said you're a bougie bitch and your mama is too. You're a bougie bitch and your mama is too. Said you're a bougie bitch and your mama is too.
Salutations, Stupos. This is your fabulous leader, the Queen of Shade, coming to you with another special presentation, moving full speed ahead, talking to some amazing people from all over the world. It has been quite an experience and a journey, and I am so thankful for the platform and the ability to be able to do it. Having said that, I have someone that you need to meet again, because you see, me and this person had a conversation before, and I am bringing them back to you so that we can continue that conversation right now. So let me just do a little intro before I introduce them. This person is an entrepreneur. He's on social media to give you a glimpse into his life, to inspire you, and to dare you to be different. He's the founder and CEO of I.M.T.M, and he's going to explain what that is, so don't worry. He's a TSU alumni. He is a Nigerian-Athlete. Look at that, okay? And model, who just had a photo shoot yesterday. So yeah, we're going to talk to him about a whole bunch of good stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome back to my platform, Mr. LaCarl Hayes.
Hi.
Yeah, this is when I'm like, okay, cue, we don't have that. Cue live audience.
Yes, indeed.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, beautiful?
Listen, I'm doing pretty good. Today was my day off, but I flaked on you the other day because I was tired as hell, and I ate something I shouldn't have, and it just drained me of my energy. So we got to be careful what we eat. It drained me of my energy. I couldn't even lift my head. So it was really crazy. So I was like, I texted you, listen, I don't.
I know. I'm just happy you're feeling better. I'm so happy.
I'm feeling a lot better. And to get you in, because I'm booked from Tuesday of this week until November 2nd.
Oh, so wow.
So every day. So I was like, a lot of people want to talk to me.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah.
So today is Sunday. Today is Sunday, and I don't mind saying that. I usually don't say dates and times and things like that, but today is Sunday. And I worked on my day off because it's my day off, because I needed to give you what I
do appreciate that. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
My absolute pleasure. You come looking like this, body and hair and all of that stuff. I have yes, you're always in the gym. Quick question: how often do you work out? Because you're a pro athlete as well. You do track and field, and how often do you work out?
I work out I slow down a lot, but I worked out maybe 4 to 5 days a week now. Yeah. Not too long, maybe like an hour, just overall body. That's all.
Yeah, you're a professional athlete, so that's all you need.
It's a little something.
So now, because I've been following your page, and I love the post that I see. You give us the bathroom mirror poses. But but what I love is that your camera is sitting, so you're now holding it. So we get to see a full 360 panoramic view.
Right.
And then I love how you overlay it. The audio is overlaid with, positive affirmations like, I'm choosing to love me. I could be loving so many other people, but I'm choosing to love me, and I'm choosing to, embrace me. No, but get this, my favorite, I'm not gonna pull it up, but my favorite is you're on the porch and you have on compression shorts and no shirt. And the audio overlay is like, see, this is why they want to fuck me.
Yeah.
This is why they want to. You see this? This is why they want to. And because it just cracked me up, because it's a truthful irony.
Yeah.
Truthful irony. Like it's for real, even though it's like, we're doing it kind of like as a joke, but it's not a joke. Like,
right.
It's for real.
It's for real.
Yes.
It's definitely facts. Yeah.
Yes. So like I love that one the most because I'm like, I shake my head. I'm like, boy, I know they're messing with you. And you're in Atlanta too, aren't you?
I am.
Oh, child. I know they messing with you. I know honey, the boys is in all your yard.
Oh, Lord.
They're knocking on the window like, just 5 minutes, just 5 minutes.
Lord, I hope not.
What you saying?
I hope not. Look, I really am happy that you took the time to notice that about my videos. I ooze sex appeal. Sometimes I can't help it. I cannot help it sometimes.
I don't want to help it.
But I love the fact that you find out the positivity and within the message behind the sex appeal. And I think a lot of people overlook that. Like, oh, I see print, I see pecs, I see abs, And I'm like, well, yeah. Well, so thank you for that.
You're very welcome. But get this, sexuality is positivity.
Mm.
It spurns desire. It spurns dream. It spurns fantasy. It spurns a yearning. Those are all positive things.
Yeah, that's very true. I never looked at it like that.
There's a lot of things that we as human beings do that society has tried to downplay, but they actually are the keys to our success and our power.
I'm learning that.
Yeah, there are a lot of young, if you've watched me, there are a lot of young men that I have covered as this journalist. I have covered in the adult industry and the adult entertainment industry, and I cover them because my attitude is a lot of them have stepped away from the big studios. And when they stepped away and started doing content on their own. And the reason why I bring this up is not saying that you're one of them, but I'm saying that, these boys have finally figured out that if the white studios can make a coin off me and want to use me for a coin and my aesthetic, my sex appeal, my everything, my print, my abs, as you said, the lot, they can make a coin off of me and pay me less than I deserve.
Yeah, that's the catch.
That's the catch. And pay me substantially less than I deserve. Then I can do this shit for myself.
Exactly.
And it's not just them. I started with them and a lot of them are my friends and consorts because it's the same in any aspect of entertainment.
Right.
It's the same way with me. When I was younger, I got signed to 3 modeling agencies in Paris, France.
Wow,
and it was like, they didn't even want to deal with me. They told me no. I took a picture with a famous photographer and then it was like, oh, this person, now they see the value, and it's not really value that they see. They see an opportunity for themselves to make a quick buck.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree.
Even when I was going to sign with a major record label and my A&R threw a fucking hissy fit because I told him, I'm not going to sign this deal. And he's like, what? And I told him, I think I'm just going to start in coffee shops. And the first thing, but get this, the first thing he said to me was, are you crazy? I want to make sure your music gets out to millions of people around the world. Now, see, had I been a vain somebody,
you would have took that. Yeah.
Exactly. But my mentality was millions of people. Oh, and take care of you and your wife and your family. You want to eat off of me. So you want me to sign myself and sell myself down the river so that you can have a cash cow. Because see, people fail to realize how these contracts are set up, and it goes with every aspect of entertainment. There's a finder's fee. There's an initial fee. Whoever brings you to them, they get paid for the rest of your career.
Right.
So I just, I brought that up real quick, but, I just, going back to what I was saying, I love when I see a body conscious man. Because my thing is, even as the Queen of Shade, I've worked out for 15 years. I took the last 2 years, I haven't. I've been doing stuff at home, but not how it's about to be next year, because I'm about to go back in that gym and lift everything.
Get it. Yeah.
But you know why? Because now I realize, and listen to this, I now realize that I don't have to be sample size, even at 40, because models, we have to be sample size.
Right.
I don't have to be sample size anymore. I can go ahead and get my muscles back, because any garment that is made for me, because I have a name, it will be fitted to me. I
Right.
don't have to try to fit into it. It will be fitted to my body. So if I've got muscles and if I got arms, they're going to make it fit to me because I have a name, because I have worked to put my brand out here. So I won't be a faceless, nameless person coming to an event or walking down a runway. That's the Queen of Shade.
Yes, exactly.
So exactly. So I don't have to play their game anymore. They're playing mine.
Right.
So segue, we got serious, real deep, real fast. But you know what we did that the last time?
We did. We did
it the last time. Listen, people be mad at me, but my man, I got lots of y'all. And we can this is the thing. We connect. I connect with all of y'all.
Right.
It's just my job is to big you guys up. My job is to make you remember that before you leave here today, you're going to believe, even if you didn't, which I know you do, you a sexy ass, badass motherfucker.
Right.
You can accomplish anything in the world. But I said all of that to say that, just segueing, I became an entrepreneur by accident. It was because I didn't want them to make money off of me and then discard me. It's not just about in our industries, even in athleticism. You're only as good as your body allows you to be.
That is true.
Some age, the moment you have an injury that is beyond repair, like then it's like next girl, next man, and then people, and then the public, I do this because then the public goes, oh, I wonder whatever happened to such and such. Oh, what do you mean? Yeah. They stopped getting funded. They pulled the funding.
Yes.
I get so mad. Get this. My nephew, he's 21 years old. I raised him from the time he was 14. And he wrote me, he's out in the world now. He lives not too far from me. He lives with his girlfriend and he works overnight. So he's always up at night. Well, I'm up at night because I'm editing, doing different things on my, platforms. Because when it's nighttime here, it's becoming morning in Europe, So I got to catch everybody because I'm an international queen.
You are.
So he wrote me, I want to say about 2 or 3 nights ago. And he said to me, he said, Unc, he says in the tabloids and on the blogs and on all of the publication outlets, he was like, folk are coming out gay. And he was like, it's not just that, but then they're coming out with these horrific stories about being raped, men too, being raped and being pillaged in the industry and all of this stuff. And he was like, you used to say this back in 2016. He said, and to be honest with you, I didn't believe you. And then he said, now to see my favorite artists, rappers coming out saying they were sexually assaulted in the business, in the game. He said, and he said this, he said, you've always been ahead of your time. And then he said to me, be careful. So then I responded to him. He said, be careful and I love you. I said, you might want to put it on Do Not Disturb. I said, yeah, put it on Do Not Disturb. I said to him, it's not about careful. I don't need to just be careful. I said, the way to win in this game is to go. Now you got to get it to flip. Hold on. There we go.
Okay. Yep. I'm putting it on now.
Okay.
Me and my phones.
That's okay. It's new, so that's all right.
Right. Do I got it? Okay, I think we got it now. Sorry about that. Is everything good? We good.
Okay. No, but what I said to him when he said, be careful and I love you. I said to him, I said, sweetheart, I will always be careful. I said, but the key to this, the key to actually making it big in any industry is to be self-made and self-contained. I said, you cannot go to their table and take anything from it. Because if you do, it comes attached with a lot of strings and favors and obligations that you may not want to fulfill. So I said, listen, I got to keep doing it my way. I left the industry. And it's so crazy because now people see how talented down I am. And they're like, oh, this bitch she would have been made it before 40 and she would have No, honey. It was my choice to walk away and build this myself. because I
Right.
did not want to be molested, raped, all of that other stuff. I had people make all kinds of, how should we say, casting couch advances at me. And
Yeah.
I've always had integrity. I've always had integrity. If I'm going to sleep with somebody, it's because I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have no problems in that department. I can
Yeah.
get a man in this and out of this. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going, and it's what's so funny is I'm not really drawn to Caucasian men.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always says to me, "Oh, you're going to get a Caucasian man because you don't want to have to go through the struggle that your people have in the mentality." And you know what I said? I said, "No, no."
Right. But at least you know, at least nobody's determined or making up their mind for you, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love my men. I love
Yeah.
everything. I love everything about you guys. I love everything you bring. I love everything you come with. Um, yes, there are perks of being Black. Hold on one second. This just popped up on my screen. I know what the hell that was. No, but I love everything about my men. And what I realize is it's a sad thing when our own community looks at Black men like we're inferior, like we're not hardworking, like we're not smart, all of these things. When you can ask, I could pull any Black man off the street. Where is he going? To work.
Yeah.
Where is he always at? At work.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a whole bunch of investors. He doesn't have a whole bunch of money people backing him who are not trying to take his idea
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
trying to pour into it so that they can all make money. We don't have a lot of that in our community, and
Yeah.
it's very difficult. But anyway, like I said, we do these deep conversations, and I'm not going to keep you there. How the hell have you been? How about that?
Oh,
Because we haven't talked in a while. I
we
just
have
that all
not.
day.
We have not. And you know, honestly,
Mhm.
you just hit on a couple of key points
And
that
you
I've
can
been
comment before we move
experiencing
on.
recently,
Okay, you can
you
comment.
know?
Yep, go ahead.
So I'm not fit to sit here talking to you, friendship, and fake the funk. I have not been myself lately.
Okay.
Because of some of those key points that you talked on, people want you, that people are gonna do whatever, and just things like that. So being that, I'm at a new age now, I'm learning to accept my emotions,
Yeah.
deal with my emotions, heal from them, and move on. So I'm just not getting to a point where I'm moving out of a little rut I was in. I'm very strong, so it's not gonna stay long, maybe like 3, 4 days, but I realized I had to get over that. And it was okay to accept the fact that, hey, I'm hurt, I'm sad, I'm mad. This was unfair. I think as Black men and as people, we just told to put on a smile, do
Yep.
good. If people ask you how you're doing, they not really want to know. But we come from a different communication, you and I.
Yep.
So it's like, I'm gonna tell you, friend, yeah, it have not been the best couple of days, but I am at a better place. It's not stopping my money, my shine. Like you said, I had a photo shoot yesterday. I'm getting back into it, but I was a little down at a point of time, but just for a couple of days. But I'm doing much better today. I would say that.
And you know what's so crazy? The downness, because I have them, I have those days too. The downness comes because you really are by yourself. It's lonely at the top.
Yeah.
It's lonely when you try to, because see, this is the thing. You got a lot of Blacks that work, but they're not securing a legacy,
Mm-hmm.
securing wealth. Some people are just comfortable at their job or in the streets. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go there even with the dating situation. Then, you meet somebody and you like them, and then you realize, oh, you came here to live off me. You came here to, yeah, you came here. I'm sorry. It's my aura, it's the shaman, it's a prophetic gift. I'm sorry. We gonna move on. We gonna move on. I'm sorry. I do not want listen.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, we're gonna move on because I'm hitting. But that's, you know what? Maybe we should have had this conversation over the phone. But
you know?
anyway, I'm gonna move on for that. But it's difficult for a Black man. I just
Yeah.
want to say it's extremely difficult for a Black man.
Yeah.
And we're a we're a dying breed.
Yeah.
We are. And like my grandmother used to say to me as a young man, young boy, an endangered species.
Yeah.
Because what the world wants from us is to use our light, is to use our shine, is to use our brilliance. But they don't want to pay us for it. And they don't want us to get the credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
They want to take from us, which is very capitalist. And we're going to go even further and say columnist.
Yeah.
It's very, and what's worse is, ooh, right, I'm getting ready to open the can. I'm getting ready to open a can. Queen is doing it. She going there. What's worse is those of us that are Black, that have success, that have money, and this, that, and the other, are so whitewashed because we believe that their society is the only way to appear successful and achieve success, that we're all losing.
Yeah.
It's like saying, oh, look, we put the monkey in a tuxedo. That's really what they say.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, understand that.
Ivy League schools like us. Look, look what the monkey's doing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really sad to like open up your eyes to see all of it, you know? It's really like if you take a step back and look at the end game, the overall picture, you will really see what's going on, you know? But everybody's not gonna do, they're gonna live in their happy place or in a bubble, or they're gonna be content, like you said, going to work here, or if they're doing it big out here, then they're in their own world as well, playing dress up.
And you know what's so crazy too? I'm on this new kick, LaCarl. What is big? What is doing it big?
Doing it big?
Yeah.
Is that like the new thing people saying?
Well, I'm talking about, we'll get this. You got Black people that went to Ivy League schools, have 6 and 7 figure jobs, and all sorts of things. But they chasing a rap career.
Huh.
You have people, Black people, that have had privilege, but they're going out and they want the ice out this and they want all the ice out that, and they want to go to the club and get bitches and get all the bitches. And I don't mean this like I'm saying it. Sorry to my Black women and all other women, but yeah, to get all the bitches.
Yeah.
They want to live like their favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Instead of respecting the struggle, because get this, a lot of rappers, okay, entertainment, education, the military, and there's another one, but I forget. But those three, there aren't too many athletics. There aren't too many options for Black men. So you turn around and you get the man whose family had, and they made sure he became a lawyer. They made sure he became a doctor. They made sure he became a financial consultant. Like, you know, like all of these things.
Yeah.
But yet and still, when they let their hair down, they're living their rap dream.
Yeah.
But are quick to hate on people of their own skin color and creed, because that's really they like. Oh, I'm just, you know, this is what white people say as well. I'm just enjoying the music. I'm just here for the entertainment. They want the music and the entertainment without the struggle.
Yeah. I done heard this conversation like maybe 2 or 3 times. This topic have came up recently. Yeah. Yeah, this is the world that we live in. This is the world we live in.
LaCarl, I am an intellectual entertainer.
And
I just turned 40 years old. If you asked me would I do it all again, my answer would be no.
No. Why is that?
Because, try not to get emotional. I sacrificed a lot to get here.
Yeah.
And then it is a lot when your own people tear you down, not knowing your story, or when they're jealous of you and they do things to damage you behind the scenes. But yet and still, they claim that they had a story and that we should respect their humanity because we don't know what they had to go through.
Yeah.
I've been out here fighting for my life since I was born. My mother and my father abandoned me.
Right.
Okay. It ain't never. And I know that ain't proper English. Here we go for all the proper English. It has never
Right.
been good for me. But I'll tell you one thing, celebrating my 40th birthday, that was the best time I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
It was the best time I've ever had in my life. It was the
Yeah.
first time I ever celebrated me.
Right. I'm happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. You
Things are
deserve it. You deserve it.
different. Things are different inside now.
Yeah.
I've made the decision that, I recently released a statement because, with social media, you can do that. You don't have to call the press anymore. You don't have to call TMZ. You can just put it up.
Mm.
I started calling myself the $1 billion voice because that's what I am.
Right.
That's what I am. But I can live without $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
I do what I love every day,
Mm-hmm.
and I can afford to keep doing it for the rest of my life.
That's
So
amazing.
I'm winning.
Yeah, definitely.
Now with
Definitely.
success comes more. Yes, it comes more. But I hate to quote this man because the stories about this man that surround this man, which I don't know are true, and I don't know, but as Puff Daddy says, more money, more problems.
Yeah.
It's
I
true.
do agree. I do agree.
It's true.
I
So
do
tell,
agree.
so tell us what the acronym of your business. What is IM?
Okay. I.M.T.M. I think we briefly spoke on this
We
last time. I
did.
was still
I
doing
want you to give
buildings.
it to me.
We're gonna get it. So
Give it.
I.M.T.M. stand for it's more than me. Um, how I came up with this name, like maybe 3 years ago, I came up with this name and I couldn't get it out my mind. Like no matter, I'm like, but I don't really want to use that. I'm gonna have to explain it every time. I was like, it don't really come up with a word or anything, but it just stuck with me. So I believe if it stick with you, just go with it.
Yeah.
So it's more than me. It stands for like a time in anybody's life where you can feel down or just not at your best. And sometimes you don't have the strength yourself to pick yourself up.
Yeah.
It's more than me. It's going for find something, acknowledge something, grab something that's going to anchor you, something that's going to help you pull your way up. It can be a spouse, a job, a career, your baby, a house, whatever you're going to have. You need something that's going to keep you going in life, because sometimes you don't have the strength to do it yourself. You might want to lay in bed all day, don't want to move. But you're going to have something that's going to keep you going. So it's more than me. I.M.T.M.
Yeah. Can I ask a personal question?
Yes.
What do you have that keeps you going?
What do I have to keep me going? What it was track and field.
Okay.
Like that was my anchor. That was my core. And anytime life get hard, I can get up and count on the track.
Yeah.
Now, I would say it's people that I lost for a better cause. People that made sure I can get to this place here and talk to you about this story. People that have lost definitely have been my anchor just to get up, motivated, keep going and keep pushing.
Now,
Yeah.
are you saying people that you have lost?
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you lose them?
Yeah.
They're so supportive. Why'd you lose them?
I mean, like death, like people passing away, things like that.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
Shame on me.
yeah,
I should have
yeah.
known.
That's just mine. I mean, it can be
Oh, I should have
interpreted
known.
however.
I caught it as it left my mouth. It was like, ding, 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 girl, do your work.
No, just I lost both my parents. My grandmother, my mentor, my best friend, and each one of those person kept pushing me. Pushing me forward to like never give up on yourself, be yourself, just keep going in life. So if I don't have the strength to do it for myself, I'm gonna do it for them.
Well, just a little shaman 101. They, once they cross over, they become a part of your support system anyway, because they facilitate from the spirit world your successes, your protection, your care, your advances. So they're
Right,
still with you.
right.
In your answer to me, I realized that you made the decision since the last time we spoke. You didn't return to track and field.
Well, I still have a lot of pressure in ears. Like everybody want to talk to my ear at this time. Like you should do it. You should do it. My heart is telling me to give it one more try.
Okay. Okay.
My body is saying, like, baby, we is tired.
That's
Because, like you said, people people want to see you on the podium, but they don't know what it took to get to the podium.
Exactly.
They don't know the sacrifices you have to put in or that you've done to get to that point. Yeah. Like people don't know that side. People don't know, like, that's a lot. So that's what debate is right now. But I'm always going to follow my heart at the end of the day. So more than likely, I might run, but I haven't spoke too much about it because my mind is not made up. So once I make up my mind, I'm like, Queen, I got an answer for you. I got an answer. Where it's going.
But you know what I respect about you? You told me the same answer last time.
Oh, well, baby, I'm consistent.
That's okay. It's okay. You know, I just, as we're sitting here talking, I am so grateful that we are both at positions in our life where we are more than all right.
Yeah.
We are both more than all right. Yeah. I also find that I hear it in you, and I know it's present in me. There's a little bit of the fear of the future, the fear of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
But, and this is different because we can't necessarily draw on the past because we've never been where we're going.
Right.
This is new.
Right.
So go with me. This is new. But even though I said I wouldn't do it again, I don't have to do it again because I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You're good? I don't have to do it again. I just have to maintain. I have to keep going. I have to move forward. But you're right. You said that so beautifully. They want to see you on the podium, but they don't know what it took to get there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw another log on that fire. They don't want to respect you until they see you on the podium.
Yeah.
They mimic you and mock you. You're nobody until you're on the podium. And it's like, sweetheart, do you know that podium only has 3 steps? There's only bronze, silver, and gold. There's a whole lot of other talented motherfuckers running around here that today was just not their day.
Yeah.
They discredit everybody, but they discredit everybody.
Yeah.
You're not on the 3, that podium.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a lot of people that do that to me in my life. I'm well known this world over. And I was thinking about it last night because, there are some publications that I support, and, comments are something. When they see that blue check comment, people come to their platforms because they want to see what we said. We matter in this world of social media. So I noticed, like, I'll have them in my DMs and they'll tell me, oh, we support you so much and we love you so much. And, you're an amazing this and that. And we know who you are. But when it comes time to give me my flowers, when it comes time to celebrate my birthday, when it comes time to post me like I post them, they fail to comply.
Yeah.
And it bothered me, but I said to myself, and I wrote it in a meme last night. I said, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then in the caption, it says, because they'll all be kissing your ass later anyway.
Baby, okay.
But you know what? See, this is the weirdest thing about my life. I'm going to share something. Ever since I was a little boy, we all pray prayers. Lord, make me a doctor. Lord, make me a this. Lord, make me a dentist. Lord, make me an athlete. Lord, I want money. I want this. I want that. Do you know what I prayed for as a little boy?
What's that?
That I would always know who my enemies were. And to this day, every enemy that I have has been made known to me. I have never been blindsided nor caught off guard by someone not liking me. I knew.
To give me some of that, then.
That was the prayer of an 8-year-old boy.
Right.
I said, and isn't it crazy that at 8, because I had no mother and my father, I had to be my own center many times. So I went into music is because I spent a lot of time. I had siblings, but we were scattered. So I had to have something. That's how music came. That's how my voice came. I would be performing in my room,
Right.
and that's why people are like, oh, why don't you sign this contract and sing for us? Oh, I'm like, oh, you mean become your performer? I perform for me.
Yeah.
That's my attitude even today. I perform for me. I perform when I want to. No one tells me when to perform. I do it when I'm ready. And what I'm holding on is that freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom. But yeah, I've made a lot of enemies, and I know who they all are because of a prayer I prayed at 8 years old. Lord, let me know my enemies. Let me see them coming. Let me know. And the divine has never let an enemy take me by surprise.
That's amazing.
Honey, that's a prophetic anointing.
Okay. Yes.
When you say I'm a seer, I'm not playing. I'm a seer. You know?
Right.
Because, I've been hurt when I realized who some of them were. I have been hurt. It hurt deeply. I've been in depressions and ruts for a while, not now, not recently, but it really, like, I remember when I used to find out, and I used to be like, oh, that one?
Yeah.
Not that one. and it really sucks because I have one young man like this. I spoke to him on the phone one day, and then the next thing I know, he was no longer taking my calls. He was no longer communicating. And I'm like, what happened? I didn't do anything. You know what the divine said to me?
That's it.
You're right. You didn't do anything. And I was like, I got it. There's more to that. This young man called me after he left a body shop with his car. And he shattered his windshield because the hood flew up and hit the windshield because the body shop didn't secure the hood. So to me, that's a no-brainer. Take it back to the body shop. Y'all didn't secure it. Y'all gonna fix it.
Right.
He was in a bad way. And I said to him, take it back to the body shop. Do you know he was upset because I didn't offer him money?
You didn't offer money? So he got upset?
Because I didn't offer him money.
When was it your responsibility to give him money for the problem that you didn't cause? And so that was the reason he became distant. Oh, well, baby, stay distant.
And the spirit said, oh, well, if it were me, I would have done it for you. But it's not you. It's me.
Yeah.
I live with a lot. So get it. This person is still very beautiful. And that's the sad thing. When they're very beautiful and you've invested your time and it's like, oh, I gotta let him go.
Yeah.
Gotta love him from afar.
Yeah.
But watching this, he'll know that I know why he became distant.
Right.
So anyway.
Yes, indeed.
Into it.
Yes, indeed.
Staying right there for a second, I give a lot to my community. And I mean Black, white, human. It don't matter who, human. My message is change, heal, save from suicide, and help people get on their feet. Yes, I've had people write me all kinds of things. Thank you for that contribution. Thank you for your messages. Thank you. You spared me. I've had women write me and say, I listened to you the entire 2 years I was going through chemotherapy. And, yes, I know the weight of my work.
Yeah.
One thing I will not give is my financial holdings.
Okay.
They're mine.
Yeah.
I walked alone. I suffered. I bled.
Yeah.
For that. I will give you wisdom all day to empower you to go get your own. But you cannot have mine.
Yeah.
Listen, those are the people that I block. When they ask me for money, I'm like, oh, no. Why?
Yeah.
Because I didn't ask you for money. And another thing, or just to stay in that name. A lot of them, my supporters, they don't support me with anything other than, yes, queen, you can do it.
Right, right, right.
I have to go to larger conglomerate companies and be offer them consulting.
Yeah, yeah,
To make my money. My
right,
following isn't paying for this. My
right,
following paid for nothing. Nothing that I
right,
have. My grandmother, for my 40th birthday, she bought me this $3,000 computer. My grandmother did that. My following didn't do
right,
that. My
right.
grandmother launched my career.
Yeah,
Has been sustaining my career. They didn't do that.
yeah.
But yet and still, oh, queen, I just need $20. Blah.
I wonder why they feel that way. Why do they feel they can approach you about financial needs?
Oh, because you have. And somewhere in their minds, they're entitled. Because you have and you're kind,
Mm,
but they're not approaching you to ask. They're approaching me to use me.
yeah,
And then they get mad because I'm beyond usury.
yeah,
I'm beyond it. Like I said to myself, I said, God, they do know that I just turned 40, right? I'm not 30. I'm not 20. I'm not 35. I'm not 38. I'm not 39. I'm 40. I'm in the prime of my life. I've learned some things.
right.
I've given money out to people and things and help.
Hmm.
And what's it
Hmm.
give me back? A bunch of empty thank yous and no repayment.
Yeah,
No repayment. So I had to eat a loss, even though I made an investment. It was an
yeah,
investment, sweetie. It wasn't a
yeah,
gift.
yes. We're gonna have a lot of people like that in life. There's gonna be more to come. I want you to know.
Why do you think? Get this. This is why I'm inaccessible.
Hmm.
This is why I don't go places. This is
Yeah,
why the regular Joe Schmo can't book me.
yeah,
I don't take everybody's booking. No.
yeah.
And if that means I sit in my house and eat my muffins and do what I'm doing and mind my business, then that's what I'll do.
Right.
I wanted a virtual business anyway. Everything's on the internet. I've,
Yeah, it
I've
is.
I've known that since the early 2000s. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to be on the internet. I recently snatched down all of my music off of all streaming platforms. Why? Because there was a class action suit. They want to pay the artist pennies on the dollar to stream our
Mm,
music 24/7 in every single country, wherever people are. But
right.
want to pay us pennies. But they make the subscribers pay 19.99, 15.99.
Hmm.
So you're making your money and then some, and you can't pay us what we're worth as the artists who supply you with the music.
That's how it works.
Not over here.
Okay. It's sad to have to work that way though. And a lot of people fall into it. A lot of people just like, oh, I'm getting something out of it, something that's better than nothing. And they
Yeah.
sell themselves short. You never know how great and who the people you could have touched, you know?
LaCarl, a bullet is better than nothing.
Yeah.
If they're saying something is better than nothing, a bullet is better than nothing.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yes,
going to sell my
indeed.
music through my website and I'm going to make my money.
Yeah.
Everything is through thequeenofshade.com.
I'm happy you stand true to that. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
happy you are.
But you know, it was a little scary because that was like one of the final strings that I had to cut to be
Hmm.
completely independent. I already
Hmm.
knew I wasn't going to have a Grammy. I knew I wasn't going to be on Billboard. I knew I wasn't paying for all of that. I already knew I wasn't going to be on Hot 100. So I made peace with that. I've never
Hmm.
had an Emmy. I made peace with those things. But then it was like, oh, well, at least they can stream my music in every country. Yeah, but you're not getting adequately paid for it.
Hmm.
So I said, my son said this to me, not my nephew, my son. I have a son as well who's a musician. And that's another thing. Even in my teachings, I can't teach you to be you and then do the opposite of what I'm teaching.
Right. Right.
I can only teach you how to be like, but people, I tell them, are you sure you want me to be your mentor? Because I cannot teach you to go be a part of a record agency. Because
Hmm.
what I'm going to teach you is all of the ins and outs about that contract. And then you're not going to sign it because you're going to realize it's you that stands to lose more.
Right.
But my son
Yeah.
said, He said, Mom, snatch your music down right before my birthday. Mommy, snatch your music down. He said, you could sell your songs for $2 on your website and make a killing. I said, you're right. I can. So that's what I'm going to do. Out of the mouth of babes. Out of the mouth of babes. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm excited to hear about
Yeah,
that.
like
Yes.
we have a what? Why? Who done spiked our juice today? What's going on?
It's a good old Sunday. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think
That's what it is.
special blessings come on preachers on Sunday.
Yes.
What we say, I feel my help coming. It's crazy, but you know what? Like, but you know what it is? I think we are two young, beautiful entrepreneurs. And sometimes we just need to be able to sit with each other and tell each other that it is going to be okay.
Yeah.
We are going to make it, that we did not make a mistake choosing to do this, that in this race, we are responsible for everything. And it is a financial imposition. It is an emotional imposition. It is a spiritual and mental imposition. But we stand to sweep. When we sweep the pool, we sweep it all.
Oh, yeah.
And
exactly.
That's the thing. People give up before they get to the all. See,
Exactly.
I'm not chopping up anything. I own everything. All my intellectual property, all my music, everything. All I need is one more song. One more song. I have so many. One more song to go #1 in the UK. Just one.
Wow. Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
And you know, I realize that too, that, you know, a lot of artists that we don't see, it's because the labels are not backing them for promotion. People need to understand that we have to pay for promotion. And I'm saying this because even as entrepreneurs in our own business, you know, we have to pay for promotion. Promotion is how you get new customers. Promotion generates leads.
It does.
It's something that we have to do. We have to be promoting ourselves. We can't have a business and not promote it, where we're going, what we're doing. So I'm doing all of that. I got merchandise, I'm doing t-shirts. I got it all.
Yes.
But you know, I spent years building all of that. The last component is mass exposure. Exposure. And my thing is, I'm a crazy shaman that believes that the divine is going to give it to me.
And he will. Definitely. Yeah.
LaCarl, at least 70 million people a year see at least one video from me on social media. 70 million. Can you imagine if they gave me $1?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's so crazy because I'm just looking at something real quick. You know, people, you're not getting out of there. You're not getting anywhere. Get this. In the last month, I'm looking at my analytics on Instagram. The last month, I have had 160,000 accounts that I have reached in the last 30 days.
Wow.
Guess how many of them are non-followers?
I can't even guess how many.
120,000. Those are new leads.
New, yeah.
So I will keep doing what I'm doing.
Keep doing it. Keep fucking doing it.
I will keep doing that's 120,000 new accounts.
Yeah.
New accounts. And please, you know, the ones that actually pluck up the courage to speak, because I speak back. They're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I found you. And oh my God. And I'm like, baby, stay. There's eons of content.
Right.
Eons.
Yes, indeed. That's amazing. That is amazing.
Listen, social media is not, of course, for me, it was never fun. I knew I wanted to be on the internet. Social media is a job.
Yeah.
You have to approach social media like a job. And the thing is, I don't get paid for my reels. Because in my, a lot of my reels, I'm reposting the reels of other Black and Latin men. So I'm getting into trouble with the law because I'm posting their content. I don't need their content to make me $1. So
right.
And some people say, oh, we'll do it with your content. Well, now I'm talking to a lot of social media influencers that are like, oh, that money is not enough. It's not stable enough. And so once again, social media influencing is coming to a halt and coming to an end. because you have it's oversaturation of the market.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
wants to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody wants
Somebody
to
gonna come out with something new soon.
yeah.
Something new is gonna drop out soon.
Get this. I am going to build my own.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a Queen of Shade app, and you will be able to pay a subscription to my app and be the first to hear.
That is amazing.
Yes. Yes.
I can definitely see that.
Yes.
I can definitely see that.
Yes. You will get my videos. You will get music videos. You will get new music. You will get behind the scenes. I'm building my own hub.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You have to take the power out of the hands that be. That be the only way to make it out here. It's the only way to make it, because they like so many people, even in the industry. Well, let's see how long she lasts. Let's see how long the money stays. Let's see how long before she gives up and has to take a job with us or do the
Right.
no. How long am I going? Forever. Forever. Until I die. Until I die. And my thing is, they try to make everything difficult, but I know that I can go work in other territories. Grace Jones did it. The Kid did it. There were so many others. Josephine Baker, my icon, my iconic inspiration.
Yeah.
I've been looking at Paris, but guess what? Paris is not the only place I can work.
That is very true. That is very true.
I'm going to run around.
I'm excited to see the come of this. Like, I'm excited.
It's coming not because it's a dream. It's coming because I built the platform to
You putting in work. You putting in work. You was working.
It's the next step. It's the next step in the evolution.
Yeah.
And it's a scary step because it's like, wow. But it's like, yeah, like I'm one of those broads where I'll be keeping the press out of my shit because I don't want it to be revealed before. Not running to them to tell my story. No, I'll be keeping them at bay because I don't want what I'm doing to be, and what's so funny is I have so many people that say this to me, like, what makes it so unique? And I'm like, what? They're like, you're actually a star and you're doing all things. But you know what? Everybody's a star. Everyone can be.
Yeah.
Hasn't the industry always created stars that didn't even really have much talent?
That is true.
Okay. They make you sound any way they want, make you look the way they want. That's plastic surgeries and BBLs and BBWs, they can make you look however they want you to be. Fix your nose, rhinoplasty, fix your teeth. Have you filed down all of your real teeth to put them chips in your mouth?
Never. Right.
I think the takeaway from today is encouragement. I didn't even know that you might have needed to hear these things. I didn't know that I needed to hear these things as they're coming outside as they're coming out of me. And the people that are going to watch this. I think the message for today is that we all need to just keep going.
Yeah, definitely.
Just keep going. Because it feels like there's no slack in the line. But eventually that news is going, we'll be able to do and be who we need to be. So tell me about this segue. Tell me about this photo shoot, because you sent me some of the snippets of it, and I was like, oh, tell me about this photo shoot. Who was it with? What was it for? Was it for you? Did you hire them? Tell me.
Okay, so the photo shoot. So basically, I love doing just random photo shoots. I call a photographer right here, and I'm like, hey, I feel like doing a photo shoot, and they really excited. Let's do it. And I'm gonna be in something, underwear, t-shirt, whatever I want to put on at time. The underwear I have on. The underwear is, I met a person at a party, one of my birthday parties, and he has an underwear line. It's called FWYB, Fuck With Your Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the underwear that I'm modeling in. I just threw on a sweater, some glasses, a book. We try to class it up just a little bit. I'm always giving so much body and body and
You
body.
better give what you give. Wait a minute. They gonna listen. They gonna always get some hair from me. I'm not changing nothing.
Yeah.
New Year's resolution is more Queen of Shade.
Is that?
Yes.
But I like to give it all. I'm really a chameleon, you know.
Yes.
I love to put on a suit, then drop down to a thong. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I love doing it all. But
right.
yeah, I really do. So I definitely want to dress it up a little bit, but it's really for his underwear company, and then that's why I'm going with it. I'm gonna put more information when I drop some of the pictures and everything.
But you know, I loved that you had all these books around you.
Yeah.
There was so much knowledge. I said that as my comment.
Yeah.
I was like, look at all the knowledge around you. And get it. That's not something we see from a lot of Black men, especially models.
Yeah.
You had a wealth of knowledge around you. And
each one of those books I read.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I have it on my bookshelf over here in the corner. So it was my personal book.
You get it. See, you're a real entrepreneur. You said no props, honey. I'm gonna bring my arsenal.
I set it up. Yeah. Yeah.
It was amazing.
And thank you.
So I love it because when the pictures come out, you have to remember they're going to be little boys, young men that watch them, that see them on social media, that see them wherever you post them. Mm-hmm. And it's going to remind them that they can serve body, they can change their outfits, and they can read at the same time. That's that's why I bring so many Black men to my camera, because it's like, so what? Entrepreneur. Yeah, he's slinging dick. Okay. And he bought that house that he's in. He owned that house. You're over here criticizing him in a rented apartment, 3 months behind on your rent.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. That was shade. I know that was shade. It pierced. I know that was shade. Yeah, like he owned his house that he's producing his porn in.
Yeah.
We'll call it exclusive content, because that's what it is. Look, oh man, you had to get the rag. Listen, I'm not in for no reason.
But you know, being out here in Atlanta and coming across a lot of content creators and models and entrepreneurs and all those type of class of people, I have realized it's gonna be a lot of talk. And it's mainly because they either want you or they jealous of you. Or they can't do it like you do it. They wish they can put it on their outfit. They wish they can do it, you know? And it just doesn't work for them. And they get mad.
Yes.
I have never met so many angry, mad men.
Right. Be careful down there, because when you turn them, be careful. I think you had something like that on your page. It was like, telling you no. I saw that video.
Yes.
Like, don't get you ready to. And I wrote under that post. I'm like,
yeah.
Their egos are so fragile, they can't take rejection. But it's like, baby, okay, I'm being shady. Baby, rejection, and you said this in your video. Rejection is a part of life. Mm-hmm. But the Queen of Shade is going to put her spin on it. Rejection is a part of life. But how can you be rejected from something you never had the opportunity to hold or possess? We would know.
Yeah.
Never. So you got hurt feelings over an idea of a fantasy that you could be with me, and then got mad with me when I didn't substantiate and support your fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah.
LaCarl.
But it goes back to, like you said, with your friend with the whole money. People just assume that it's going to happen that way.
Wouldn't you want me? Maybe because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Gay Magazine had a Gay Magazine online. It's with an E, Gaye magazine. That's their on Instagram. I love them. What happens was they had something up there, and it was a guy who was in college, and he was gay. And he was playing another character, but it was him. And the guy comes in and says, "Hey, I've been hearing some rumors about you. You're gay, so I just want to, I'm fine with it, but just don't try me with none of that shit." Mm-hmm. And the guy says, "Oh yeah, I wasn't going to."
Yeah.
The guy says, "Wait, what?" He said, "Yeah, you're not my type. I wasn't going to do that." And then the guy says, why wasn't I your type? You mean to tell me if I showed you all this, and I mean, pulling up clothes, if I showed you all this, you wouldn't try? He said, no,
Right.
no. And the guy, like, and the funny thing is I laughed because in college, I was quite popular with the athletes.
Yeah.
Quite popular with the athletes. And I had a guy who I ended up talking to for a year and a half, football player, wide receiver, who I fell in love with. I fell in love with him. I loved him the first time I saw him, and vice versa. But he came to my room because I was writing a term paper for him. Because me and research it's how I forge my business and how I'm so successful is because I research and I study and I always got sources and cite my sources. It's even what I do with the men on my page. I cite where it came from. It's just a researcher in me. So he comes to my room and I'm sitting at my computer and I'm playing Tony Braxton. And I always have music. I could sing. I always had music on. So I turned my music down because he looked like, Florida boys. He had that little twang to his voice and he was a low tone, not grammatically correct, but that's all right. But he said, I turned it down. He's like, he sits down next to me and he's like, yo, don't ever try me.
Okay.
I said, listen, I liked him. I was already upset. I felt like my mask had been ripped off because I was trying to hide the fact that I liked him. Because I had options.
Yeah.
He was my chosen.
Right.
I knew he was straight. I was prepared to just be his friend. So when he put it on front screen, don't try me, I felt attacked and vulnerable and exposed. So I said to him, try you in what? He was like, oh, well, I know you're gay. This isn't it. I said, and so I got really upset. I was like, try you. And I looked him in his face. So we started arguing. I said, first of all, you came to my room to get this term paper done. I'm only care about this term paper. I'm helping your little silly ass that can't do it yourself do your term paper because it's nothing to me. So once this term paper is over, I don't have to ever see you again. So I'm saying all of this. So he's like, calm down. It backfired. He was saying it, and that's one thing I noticed about men. They will say what they want in reverse. I hate psychology bullshit. So reverse psychology. So I looked him in his face and we're arguing and he got up to walk now mind you, I'm just somebody doing your term paper. You're not interested. We just met. Why you got to go take a walk around the block? You that man? You had to go take a walk around the block. He walked around the door. I saw him walk to cool off. So he realized that it backfired. And I looked him in his face before he left. I said, you don't ever have to worry. I said, I will never try you in life. So then he realized he had fucked up and he went to take a walk. For a year and a half, I never tried him. Only at the end of my college career, for me to be going into the hospital because I just found out I was bipolar, and I went to see him one last time just to say goodbye. And he said to me, where were you? Because we used to talk. I got rid of my phone. I threw the phone out. I did all kinds of stuff. When you're bipolar, you have all kinds of behavioral changes. So I threw the phone out so he could call me. So he's like, where you been? And I said, I've been around. And he said, what happened? And I said, I just came to say goodbye. And he looked at me, goodbye? Yeah, I'm leaving this college. I've been medically withdrawn. I won't be here next semester. And I said, I need to let you know something. And I don't need you to reciprocate. I said, from the day that I saw you, I loved you. And he said, so you mean to tell me all this time you was funny? He honestly, I was so mad with him that I had convinced him with my effeminate ass that I wasn't gay because I never tried nothing. Came to his room, he'd be getting out the shower. Came to my room, I'd be getting out. Never tried him for shit. Never looked in his direction like that again, and loved him. But I have a habit of teaching lessons, but really hard lessons and long lessons. Yeah, I teach them for a long time. You'll never forget. I told one hater in Hollywood, I'm gonna make you wish you never crossed me.
And you say it so nice.
You're saying so
nice. I don't know to be scared or smile.
He said, I don't know whether to be. Trust me, be scared. So yes, he admitted that he loved me too, and then I left. That was it. And then years went by. I went off to Paris, did what I had to do, found out I needed to have more time devoted to my mental health, and sent him a card years after college, only for him to tell me I just got married.
Okay.
I said, well, congratulations. Oh, but I'd love to see you in another country. We just couldn't do it here. Do what?
Right.
Do what? Got quiet. So then it went from that to, how's your credit?
He asked you that?
Yes. How's your credit?
Okay.
And will you loan me $500?
Here we go again. Not again. They must see money when you come through.
Guys, my
The
grandmother.
type of person they just know you're gonna make it. They know like this person, we might want to keep in touch. We want to keep this person's gonna make it and it's making it too. They see you as money walking through. Thank God you made that prayer at 8 years old.
Listen.
Yeah.
My grandmother says it. You move like a millionaire.
Yeah.
When I'm out, I'm kind, I'm nice. She says, you don't move like everybody else. You think independently. You are an entrepreneur. And entrepreneurs, when they give 20 plus years to business, they succeed. They succeed.
Yeah.
Most people become wealthy in their 50s. I'm 40. I got 10
Right.
I got 10 years to do it.
Oh wow, look how much you already accomplished. Like imagine 10 years on top of it.
Exactly.
Oh, they're not ready for you.
And what did I say? I'm gonna make every one of them wish they never crossed me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they haven't even begun to see what I'm gonna do.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All of this
was just to get your attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yes.
They don't know I direct my own music videos. I got a lot in me. And the concepts are out of this world, literally.
I can imagine.
I'm gonna do it. Listen, you won't have to imagine because I'm gonna start laying it down.
Right.
We'll start laying it down. And then when I do, I don't want them people, oh my God, no, because I'm like, security. Get them the fuck out of here.
Right.
But now going back to what I said, that's why at 8, because I knew at 8 I was going to succeed. Prophetic anointing. That's why I asked God, always let me see my enemies. I know who's for me and who's not. I don't care how nice they play. I know. That's why it's important.
It is important.
And it's also important. I don't spend a lot of time and energy around people.
Mm-hmm.
I spend a lot of time with myself or with my grandmother or with my cat. Right. I don't spend a lot of time around people because I have this thing where being wealthy is not just physically. Being wealthy also means spiritually, emotionally, mentally. So I notice when people pull on me, when they're trying to pull my energy, when they're trying to glean something from me, and I just don't go around. Why? Because you're going to be trying to siphon off my energy. And I don't want that kind of vampire around me.
Yeah.
Blessing stands. I see and I know. See and I know. And I've had some of my enemies say, oh my God, you really did it. And I'm like,
what did you expect?
I'm like, oh, you bad too. Let me find out. You a little vicious. You're a little vicious too. What they do?
No, I'm going to make it like regardless. So no matter what stones or what you may say or do, no matter how it may look, I'm going to make it. You're going to see me at the finish line regardless. Like regardless. Like, so it's just like when people say things like that, it's like, what did you think? Like, what did we say?
I remember. I remember when I was younger and there was a group of 20 of us. We were all models. We were all singers. We were all dancers. And literally, I was in the group and literally in my mind, I created just a chasm where I stepped out of my body to look at everyone, including me. And I looked at all of the beauty and all of the promise and all of the talent. And I said to myself, I'm going to be the last bitch standing.
Yeah.
All these years later, I'm the last bitch standing.
Yes, indeed.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love it.
Mhm. Mhm. My God. So wait a minute. You said you're a new age. When was your birthday?
August 18th.
Oh, you're Leo.
Yes, I am. Oh my God, I love everything about it. I love
Yes.
everything. I love everything about Leo. Every time Leo pop up on social media, I'd be like, double tap it, double tap.
Well, it's good to
Yeah,
love yourself. Leos love themselves, so it's good.
exactly.
But so
Yeah.
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra. So yeah.
Okay.
What age
Yes.
did you turn? What age did you turn?
33. I just made
33.
33.
Oh my God, 33. Here I am. I just turned 40. I'm like, oh, you poor baby. You're so little. You're so young.
I'm right there
Not
with
really.
you. I'm
Exactly.
right
Exactly. Exactly.
there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right there. How was your birthday? How was it?
It was good. I had three friends that all bought me plane tickets to different parts of the United States. So I just traveled for my birthday. Went to California, went to Florida, and I ended in Houston.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
But see, those are the type of friends to have.
yes. Now it's funny how you say you pray when you was 8 for to
Yeah.
make see your enemies coming.
Yeah.
My prayer most of my life was to be surrounded by good people.
Yes.
And I have so many great people in my life. But I should have prayed for more. because
You and me
because
both.
because I'm such a people person, I love people, I'm friendly, I can easily be taken advantage of. But
Oh,
when I realized it, that Leo come out like, oh no, that's it. What you mean?
yeah.
Like that's a wrap.
Yeah.
But I still have to go through that. You know what I mean? Versus I wish I would have seen it coming.
Ah! It's your penance. But the thing about it is Leos are very clairvoyant as well. My uncle's a Leo. He's a prophet, and oh my God. He tell you, you
Mhm.
don't even have to know, you don't even have to know he don't have to know your name. He can walk up to you
Yeah.
and tell you what your name is. You be looking like,
Oh
what?
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That power,
Yeah.
that power is there.
Definitely.
Because it just, we deal both sides, we deal with people. We deal with
Hmm.
we have to be heightened individuals ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you plane tickets to 3? Did it come with hotel stay or what?
No, I actually stayed at their house, crashed with them, hung out with
Oh,
them.
nice. So they said,
Yeah.
oh, for your birthday, you coming out here and they took care of you.
Yes,
Oh, that's a
exactly.
Leo thing. You were the king. You were the
Of
king.
course. I had a crown. They got me a crown for my birthday and everything. Yeah. My friends know how I am and how I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That beat
Yeah.
is really good. So, question, you ended in Houston. Aren't you from Houston?
I'm from Houston. Yeah.
Exactly. So, did you see any of your family when you went back?
My family is so big and it's so hard to see everyone in my family. And they get mad if I see one and not the other. So I
Oh,
kind of keep it
Lord.
low key and I just like pop over here, pop in over here, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't never get to see everybody. So I try to like split it up in between the times I travel. Like
Yeah.
I seen y'all last time, so I'm gonna go see this side. So they be mad. Oh, they be mad.
Oh, yeah. Well, they know. They know. They see the success in you. So,
Yeah, they tell me all the time.
yes, and people want to be around that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I
you just
do
got to make sure
agree.
they're not asking you for nothing.
Yeah.
No, and get this, and what I want people to understand is you can do what you want to do.
Hmm.
See, they're like I have one son. He's not biological. He's in his 20s. He's a remarkable singer that I know. You know how when you make it big, you put your kids on an allowance.
Yeah.
He's going on allowance with my nephew, and
Right.
my nephew, see, clever girl, see, his girlfriend has been dating him for almost 6 years.
Hmm.
Yeah, since they were teenagers.
Yeah.
They live together. So by default, she's on allowance too. And get this, she's a woman. So I'm not giving him an allowance to split with her. She gets her own allowance
Right. Right.
because
Right.
one of my babies now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get it. Even if they broke up, she would be getting an allowance because I love her. And get it, she's Caucasian. She's Caucasian.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. And I've never met a stronger, more talented young lady.
Yeah.
Strong. And get it. You would think Black people's lives was hard. That baby went through hell.
Mm.
We were helping her when she was still in her family home.
Oh, wow.
So people, oh, white people always got to help Black people. Not so. Because we're
Yeah.
a Black family helping Caucasians.
Right, right.
But I love her to pieces. So I only have one stipulation, and that is if I move to the center of the city, we all got to live in the center of the city.
Right,
Everybody gets a condo in the center of the city. I'm like,
Yes.
that's what's going on because I don't want them because I have to travel. So I don't want them too far away from my grandmother. If she's
Right.
not traveling with me, and I mean, of course, there'll be like I tell my grandmother all the time, I'm gonna get her a gal, you know, girl, but you know, the old Southern folk, gal,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna get her a gal, so she's all right. But
Right.
and I love what we're doing because see, even though I was speaking and I was upset about people, we're speaking in a futuristic standpoint now. We're speaking, looking towards the future, creating even as we talk. You know, I've been creating it for a long time, but I mean, we are looking too, because Lord knows we need to leave. We need to leave where we are. I got LaCarl, I got so many dresses. I got so many pairs of high heels. I got so many wig. Don't get me started on wigs.
Right.
And then the one side, it was supposed to be all boy clothes. LaCarl, I got girl dresses mixed in, child. I don't even wear boy clothes anymore. Like, it's so crazy because this sweater, I've been wearing it around the house because it was a little chilly and we were not ready to turn on the heater full blast in here because then tomorrow it'll be hot. So I was wearing this to bed. I got up, I showered, put the sweater back on, did my face, and literally, like, everything has become a prop. If it's not a prop, I don't put it on. My shoes, I leave the house every day in these. These are my.
It's so cute.
Yeah, wait, he's bipolar as hell though. Look, the other one, look, he's bipolar.
I'm not about to play. Okay.
Yeah, somebody sent them to me from overseas. Like, oh my god! And everybody comments on them everywhere I go. Like, oh my god, I love your shoes, and I'm just like, mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't go long distances in them because I don't have to fight somebody because ain't nobody steal nothing from me.
Yes, please, no.
I will not be robbed. Like, listen to how I'm saying that. I will not be robbed. I'm not giving up shit.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah. You're going to pick the wrong bitch and she's going to curse you. You're going to be blind. You're going to be blind. She's going to wave her hands. It's more than Miss Seeley what you done to me.
Okay.
You're going to be fucked up for a long time. So,
right.
Yeah,
right.
We gotta move. I need more space, and it's so crazy because my grandmother needs her own condo. I need my own condo because I need my office and production studio. Because my production studio is going to be everywhere. My recording studio, my producer needs to come in town. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's okay because I finally got to this point where I'm in transition.
Yes,
and I'm glad that I'm closer to it than I was 4 years ago.
Exactly.
Or last week, you know. So it's just like.
Yeah.
You know, I have to expand. Business is expanding.
Yeah.
So, shout out to all my Black sisters. I have sisters that are not by blood, but we family. We family.
Right.
If they heard me say that, they kick my ass. I got sisters. Let me just say it like that, honey. It has come to the point where wardrobe and hair, I don't have to worry about. My sisters. They're Hollywood actresses. So they send me boxes of human hair and gowns, dresses.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. It's good to have those type of people that support you in those ways.
Like you said, good people around you.
Yeah, that's really good. Yes, indeed.
So okay. Because we done talked. I done cursed people through the screen. I done did all of that today.
Yeah.
So, okay, so before we go, I noticed something behind you. I like how your paintings are lit on the wall. Yes. How did you do that?
Well, I got the idea from my mother. She's always telling me, put this here, put this there. So this is like my at-home massage area when I have a client want to come over. Okay. It just says like escape and, something to look at. Have all my oils and equipment and things. And, I set up my table, put the oils and candles, music going, and they enjoy getting a good rub out.
Let me find out you do massages.
Yes,
That's
indeed. Yes,
beautiful.
indeed. Yes,
That's
indeed.
beautiful. No, that's you see, we didn't talk about that. Like, okay, so everybody know now from this fine Leo gentleman over here. If you in
Yes,
Atlanta,
indeed.
you can get a massage. It ain't cheap, but you can
It's
get one.
not.
Right? It ain't cheap, but you can get one.
Yes, indeed. I'll
Yeah.
send you more details. But I try to
Yes,
keep it
please do. I
low
was
because I
gonna
get
ask.
overwhelmed and people want to. I don't want to be overbooked. I want to do it at my own leisure. So I would definitely send more details to you.
Okay, because I was gonna say, how does one book you? I was gonna
I have
ask.
a website. I have an Instagram page. If you go to I.M.T.M as well on Instagram, you can
Okay.
see some of the clients I massage and what I do. But
Yeah.
I'll also have a website as well.
See,
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yes,
Child, child. We
you got to keep the money coming
I was getting ready to
in.
say, I was getting
You
ready to
got to
say,
keep the money.
I was just getting ready to say it. I was like, honey, we not
Yes.
hustlers, we entrepreneurs.
Yes,
We gotta
and I
have
believe
that.
turning your talents into your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm naturally good at this. Is why I went to school for. Is why I know how to do it. Why not start
Yeah.
my own business with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
yes, yes. So you do all that deep tissue.
I get, baby. I be in at the
Oh
elbow,
no.
the forearms, and I
I'm
be breaking
skinning
the
bones
sweat.
now. I don't need you breaking me. I don't need you breaking
Yeah.
me. I'm skinning bones.
Well, I can do soft massages as well. I can keep them
No, get
soft.
this, get this. I saw this guy on the internet and like somebody was using him and he like you hear the
Yeah, the chiropractor. Yeah,
I don't want
it's
that.
the sound for me. Is it the?
Yeah. I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank
It
you.
feels so good though once it's done. You feel
You,
like, oh my god, I feel 2 inches taller or something.
oh my God.
Like the adjustment of the body. It feels
Yeah.
really good. Like you
Aligning
sleep
about.
better, you walk better, you move better. Like you might
How
need to
often
get
can you
one.
get them?
How often?
Yeah.
I would say at least maybe once every 3 months. I
Oh,
think a person should get it once every 3 months.
right. Because see, you went to school for this, so you're
Yeah, it have a lot of benefits from it.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. It look painful, but the release of it is like, oh, do it again, do it again.
You know what's so crazy though? It's so amazing. I was saying it the other day that our bodies carry trauma and stress
Yeah,
just as much
yeah,
as our minds and our hearts and our souls. It gets in our bodies.
yes,
Work all of that out. We got to work
yes,
all of
indeed.
that out. My assistant, he does body work. So
Mm,
got him built in. He on payroll. So,
okay.
and he gorgeous. So
Yes.
handle the queen, honey. Just lay there.
Yes.
My God. It has
Yes,
been
indeed.
fun today.
Yes, it has. It has. It's always going to be fun.
Yeah, we just talked our like we just
We
talked.
did. We did.
But that's what happens when you get to know somebody, you know?
Right,
Like,
right.
I'm catching up with you for their benefit, you know?
Yeah,
Our benefit,
yeah.
their benefit. They get to see
Right.
us. You got that peck all out. They got all of that.
All of
Yeah, they got
that.
to see all of that today. So it was really, really good. Now, I want to ask you a weird question.
Ask me. I love them.
Because I am a shaman, because I am an oracle, prophet, and seer and healer, I want to ask you, is there anything that you want me to focus my energy going forward with? Like anything you're trying to manifest in your life, that you're trying to bring to pass, that you need me to focus my energy on helping to do the spirit work to bring it into the natural? Is there anything you're trying to work on or trying to, and I've never done this before, but
Yeah.
I do the work. So,
You know, I think two things that's been probably not holding me back, but it comes sometimes linger around. I'm like, okay, LaCarl, get up and get it done.
okay.
Procrastination, like I procrastinate a little bit sometimes. Um, and also healing, just overall healing, like not so much physically. Physically, I'm fit,
Yeah.
this and that, mentally, but spiritually healing, to be able to take on all that's going to come with going forward in life,
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of Black men don't realize. We're hurting. We've been through so much.
Yeah.
We've seen so much. before we even, we sit here and everybody's like, oh, yes, the body. Oh, yes, the hair. Oh, yes, the pecs. But they don't understand that body's been battered mentally, physically, emotionally, fighting to get from one level to the next level, to not be artistic, to go to college, to get it, So,
Yeah.
I would definitely focus on those.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Definitely. I keep telling you to give me your phone number.
I'm about to send it to you right after this. So I got you. It's on the way.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Here comes the favorite part of the. Now you should know because you already did this before. Give me 3 words that inspire and empower you.
Today, let's see. Today would be, honestly, today would be love. Today would be money.
Yes.
And freedom.
Yes. Sounds about right to me.
For today, yeah.
Heavy on the money part. Heavy. Because I keep telling the divine, I said, listen, the only way for me to say a bad bitch and not have to go to them is to have my own. So I can't take nothing from their table. Take nothing. Don't take a roll. Don't take a muffin. Don't take nothing from their table. Because it comes with lasting implications,
Yeah.
Tell everyone where they can find you on social media.
Okay, on Instagram, it's OneTrackLA. I have my Twitter account finally. It's just LaCarl Hayes. And that's all so far. I need to do better with it. I'm working on it though.
What's your website?
www.imtm.org.
.org. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for doing this today.
Not a problem. Not a problem. It was my pleasure.
I really had an amazing time catching up. And the only reason I'm going to watch this back, I usually don't watch them, but because I don't have time. But I'm going to watch this because I need to see this peck just sitting in my face all day.
The who, the what, the peck?
This peck.
What peck? Oh, look at him.
I'm messing with you, and I got you too. I caught you up. You like,
did.
Where, baby?
Yeah.
You're like, what? What's
me? I've been working on something like making jump.
Yeah, see,
we gotta do a little. It's getting there. I'm working on it. Next time it'll be.
What'd you say? Percolating?
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. Don't go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the vocal stylings of LaCarl Hayes and the Queen of Shade as we talked as friends. And that's what we are. So, okay, say goodbye, but don't hang up.
Bye, everyone.
So did you enjoy? I hope you did. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and don't forget to Cash App me at the Queen of Shade. I am your favorite content creator, right? Right. You want to see more of this content, right? Right. Cash App me. I love you. Mwah.
I've got my black stilettos on.